Because there is not enough talent in this world, right? What are we doing? What is this life about? Showcase your talent. Grab the moment. It was 2.5 years ago where I was in the ICU giving birth to my third child. I was struggling between life and death. The whole hospital was in there, and I remember that the only happy thought I had at that moment was the thought that I wanted to live to hug my children. And in that moment is where my consciousness drifted into the thought of me painting the colors of life on a canvas, the colors where I was thinking of blue, green, the colors of this earth. And that's where I thought that I want to talk about something which brings possibilities in life. I survived. I did survive. The thought of painting in that moment for me was about an alphabet called Alif. Alif is the first alphabet of many languages. Alif is the beginning. Alif denotes number 1. It's like the sword of a warrior. It's like the pen of a writer. For me, Alif denotes a lot of strength and a lot of power in it. Today I stand here. I've finished this painting. Well, this is finished version of it. But is it perfect? I don't know. It's up to you to decide, or it's up to me to decide. But today I'm here talking to you about possibilities, about talking about possibilities and chasing them with imperfection. My name is Dr. Sana Sajan. I'm an artist, I'm a businesswoman, and I'm a fitness enthusiast, besides the many hats that I wear. We are talking about chasing possibilities today. Let's talk about how unique we are. God has created us unique in our own way. Our DNA, our thumbprint, our iris, all of this is making us unique. And it is because each of us is different that each of us is special, right? We all agree with that. You think about any artist. It could be Beethoven, it could be Mozart, it could be Van Gogh, it could be Sana Sajan. If you think about them, they all have a handicap. And their handicap became their signature. Keeping all of these things in mind, I launched my artist career while I was pursuing my medical degree. And if I would have waited for that perfect moment, I don't think I would have launched it. Why? I knew what I wanted. I wanted to make a mark as an artist. And I did not want to wait for a perfect moment. So I launched my artist career while I was pursuing my medical degree, and single-handedly, without any support of any professional event planners, I was able to gather 300 top creme de la creme of Dubai and was able to reach over $100,000 for a charity with that event, and that was right at the start of my art career. But this is not just the one for accolades. The idea is our first learning from this. You need to know what you want. I knew what I wanted. The most important thing here was, if you ask any of the stars, and by stars here, I mean the nakshatras or the leaders, it could be anyone. You ask Sheikh Mohammed, you ask Jeff Bezos, you want to ask Elon Musk, you want to ask Sana Sajan, how do you do it all? How did you make it? How do you achieve what you have achieved today? The answer will be very simple. You should know what you want in life. When you know what you want, you will achieve it. The most important thing is to see, did you find any challenges while doing it? Do you think I didn't have any challenges while I was launching my art career? I was an unmarried girl pursuing my medical career where art was considered just a hobby, coming from a family of 35 doctors in my family currently. So if I wanted to pursue that career, oh my God, because I was also coming from a very conservative North Indian Muslim family, and already I was defying many norms by having larger than life thoughts and aspirations in professional and family life. While all of that happened, did I have any challenges? Did I think that I am a perfect artist? Were the circumstances perfect? Were the situation perfect? Was I financially stable? Was my career stable? No. But I launched my career and I had one reason. I knew I wanted to make a mark as an artist, and that was my why. And that brings us to our second learning. You need to know your why, and your hows will follow. Sheikh Muhammad has said, you can see over here, that to take a risk and fail is not a failure at all. The real failure is when you do not take a risk in the fear of failure. Isn't that enough? Everyone asks me. What do you want to do? Why do you do so many things? Why don't you slow down? What do you want to do in life? What do you want? Slow down. These questions have been told to me by so many people in life, and questions have been asked in my life throughout. What do I want? That's what happened while I was pursuing my medical career, and also I was having a successful parallel career as an artist. I got married into one of the most affluent business families in Dubai, and I could have led a very happy, comfortable life. Today, I'm married and I have all the liberties to take all the decisions that I want. My family always encourages me to take my decisions and do whatever I want. I could have had a very easy, comfortable life, but I wanted to make a mark in business realm. And that's when I launched one of the very well-recognized aesthetic business career in healthcare in the hyper-competitive market of Dubai. And today, I'm really proud to say that when I was launching this career, I was pregnant with my second child, 9th month, and I had no need or requirement to launch or run a business at that time. Absolutely no need. But I did, and today I'm very proud that it is one of the leading and most recognized aesthetic healthcare business in the region. And Mark Zuckerberg has always said this, that an idea of a single eureka moment is a lie. There will not be a perfect moment for you to start. A lot of my friends ask me, Sana, when I will be ready to have a child? When did you know you're ready to have a child? When did you know you want to start your business? You will never be ready. The idea is, when do you start? I want to ask you this question. You must be having certain thoughts, certain dreams in your mind. You always keep thinking, okay, let me get married. A lot of times, the society that we are coming from, especially at least the one I'm coming from, a lot of people decide, when do you start pursuing your dreams? I repeat, when do you start pursuing your dreams is determined by a lot of people and factors. It could be shaadi ke baat kar lena, it could be your parental consent, it could be your in-laws, it could be your husband or wife, or your society, or anything for that matter. Sometimes you put your own issues on yourself. I want to be more settled in my career, I want to lose weight, I want to be here, I want to in that position. No. When do you start? You start now. You start right here. Man on top of the mountain did not land there. We all know that. But to be on top of that mountain, or for that matter to reach anywhere, you need to start somewhere. You need to take your first step. You need to take your Alif. And that's the learning 3. Start where you stand and make your flaws your strength. The flaws. As I said in the beginning, your handicap should be your strength. It's not about should be. It is your strength. Your flaws have to fuel your desire and your path towards your success. I want to talk about myself here. While I talk about my flaws, I was in the ICU, struggling between life and death, and I was trying to conceive this painting of Alif, which is my first step. That was the moment I was very happy that I'm alive. I'm alive because I was happy I'm back with my children, but I was rendered immobile for a very long period of time, and I gained a lot of weight. I almost hit a century, which I'm not really proud of. I hope that was the first and last time I did that. I made sure I went to all the stages with all my kilos, and I fulfilled all my dreams of being on the stage while I was trying to get fit. And here I stand, 60 kilos tall, right in front of you. I am happy that I'm a fit mother today. I did it for my children, and I did it for my grandchildren, because I want to tell them some stories too. So what did I do during this time? I made sure that my flaws are my strength. I made sure that I have lemon and I make lemonade out of that. If I'm fat, if I'm out of shape, if I'm having anything which is hampering for me to be there, it will take some time, I made sure that I made a story out of it. I made it to motivate myself. Other people getting motivated was just a byproduct. So let me go back to the thought where I was getting demotivated. What do you do when you face negativity? A lot of people here, when there is a new year, you get a new year resolution. Oh, I want to lose weight. This is one of our biggest resolutions, and it is very common. I'm talking about something very cliche. So when you do that, you go back to your gym, you get your membership, and this year I'm going to achieve. Usually, it is said that 60% of the gym membership decline in the first 3 months, and 70% go in the next 6 months. So that's your motivation. So how do you manage to achieve what you want to achieve? It is, yes, about finding your motivation, about getting your inspiration every day, about being consistent, but how do you manage with the negativity and disappointments? It is not just about losing weight. It is also about failures that you meet during the time. It is also about negative emotions like jealousy. It is about competition. It is about envy. What do you do? How do you deal with it? My idea is, I meet my emotion. I say hello to those emotions. Never negate that thought. It is true that you have negative emotions. We must feel all the feelings. That's why they're called feelings. But the important part is, do not dwell on that feeling for a long time. Just like if your laptop in the office gets a little bit of a problem, you take it to your IT guy, sit in his office, get it fixed, but you don't sit and chat there for your whole lifetime. You take your laptop back and get back to your work. If you want to sit there, you're going to end up losing your job, right? So that's how you learn that you audit your issues, you audit your feelings, you meet them, and then balance your energies and get back on track. So that's our learning for. And, you know, I'm not a superhuman. While I was getting married, while I was pursuing my medical career, while I was getting my art career in place, I was also into modeling. I went for Miss India Worldwide. I also did certain charities. All of these things, people think, why do you do all these things? Because I want to. These are my dreams. These are my aspirations. And because I always say, if I can, so can you. Is that all? My question is that all? Why can't we do what all we do? I say we just need a bucket list. And all of you, I know, you have your smaller dreams and bigger dreams. Your bucket list, I believe that your bucket list, it should be really, really filled with your dreams and desires. It could be small, it could be big, it could be emotional, it could be materialistic. You can think about your biggest sports car, you can think about your bike. It could be something else which you think is very selfish. Put it in your bucket list. I say it could be spiritual, it could be materialistic, anything. Your bucket list is the most important thing. Be limitless. My idea is, why should I just be a wife? Why should I just be a businesswoman? Why should I just be an artist? Me. I'm an artist, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a horse rider, I'm a biker, I'm a model, I'm a cook, I'm a mom, I'm a woman, I'm the light of God, just like you. I'm coming from the Indian subcontinent. There is a very beautiful depiction of the Devis with multiple hands. We are all lights of God, and we are all capable of juggling between our responsibilities, dreams, and priorities. I say, you pick your dream today. I say, you start now. This is your Alif moment. Thank you so much.